There we go. Apparently we're live. All right. If you are watching this, then chances are you're either a fan of my channel or you are really curious to hear about the Anvil Ringers. The Anvil Ringers is a campaign and I've wanted to run now for over a year and a half. Year and a half ago we had our session 0 in January of 2015, and I think we were talking about it for about 4 months before that. But here it is. It's going to be a campaign that we are going to use 5th edition D&D for. We entertained the idea of using Fantasy Age, but I think ultimately a couple of us thought that 5th edition would be the easiest, and since we're most comfortable with that, it just is a natural fit. So with that, we're going to have 3 regular players. One is Andrew Knapp. The other is Lloyd, your Jarl DM. And the third is our main man from Planetoid, Locrius. So with that, you guys probably know a little bit. We were originally talking about the Anvil Ringers being a religious organization. Now it is more than that. Or it's not more than that, but it's something different. It's not necessarily a religious organization. Your characters will start off as apprentices, which is a stage 1 Anvil Ringer. You're not quite Anvil Ringers yet, because that's a different stage. But you are apprentices. You've gone through your couple weeks of training, and you know the basics of, shitlord rank. you know the basics of the Anvil Ringers, but you're still pretty much free to do your normal day-to-day lives. You're not in the middle of everything yet. You do know it's a secretive organization, and that anything that the common people know is usually rumors or myths. So with that, I'll turn it over to you guys. If you guys have any concepts or if you need help with your concept or coming up with one, we can happily discuss it. This is our session 0, so there's a lot of picking your brains, too, of what you want out of this campaign. So with that, you guys feel free to talk and let me know what you think.
I have a question that's so important it supersedes all other questions. What level is this game?
I was going to leave that up to you guys. Originally, I was going to say everyone's level 1. We could choose a little bit higher level for everybody, or if you want to leave it to the dice, we could let each person roll, say, either a D4 or a D6 and just go with that. Because being a stage 1 Anvil Ringer doesn't matter what level you are. An Anvil Ringer is recruited in by somebody who sees potential in you, or somehow sees dedication in you towards a similar cause of what the Anvil Ringers' goals are.
D4, D4, D4.
All right, we'll roll a D4 for it.
I'm down to roll a D4. Let's do it.
And I actually have a sheet I use for campaigns so I can keep track of things. It's just each character type stuff, important things about them. It's not everything, but yeah. So if you guys want to roll a D4 and tell me your results, that's fine. You don't need to use Dice Stream. I don't care what your number is, really.
Why don't you roll me a D4, Juice?
Me roll you a D4?
That's right. I'm keeping it above level. Go ahead.
Oh, damn.
All right. Let's see. I'll use my one that rolls poorly. Level 1.
Oh.
I'm not even playing.
Nailed it.
Roll for me, roll for me, roll for me. Come
Nailed
on.
it.
I don't know if you can even see it. All right, I'll roll for you too. Should I use Dice Stream or should I do it this way?
It's up to you, man. I mean, you're the dungeon master. You can cheat anyway.
Locrius, you will be level 2.
All right.
Oh, shit. Okay, you got Jimmy. Hit me up with a 4, baby.
You will be level 2 as well. That's kind of low.
Okay, as long as I can beat up Andrew's kind of good.
My character's a wizard too, so
I'll beat him up no matter what.
All right, Andrew, you'll be a wizard, right?
yeah. Yup.
Do you guys have an idea what classes you'll be?
Man, I think I want to. I've played like a bunch of different 5th edition characters, like in one-shots and stuff. But I never played a big dude with a big-ass weapon, so that's what I want to do. I think I want to go with a fighter who's going to go into Eldritch Knight.
All right.
I think that would make sense for the Anvil Ringers. And maybe I'll go with like the sage background or something. That would be like a little bit
Oh, cool.
interesting for a fighter.
I like it.
Right, because we're all supposed to be like studying on old school artifacts and shit, right?
Yeah, like part of it can be, you're trying to find them. So the basic premise that a stage 1 knows is you get handed down missions from seniors. So the person who trained you, who will typically be a stage 2 or a stage 3 for stage 1 Anvil Ringers, will get official missions that'll say, hey, seek this out and turn it into me kind of thing. But you're more than welcome to seek out magical artifacts you would like. And with that, you can either track them down for your own personal use that you could use for the betterment of the group. But the idea is you don't hoard magic items. So if you get a couple things that you're equipped with, that you're attuned to, you're never going to have more than 2 or 3 magic items at a time. If a senior wants it, you basically just hand it over at any time to them. If they see attachment to it, you'll either be punished or they'll just destroy it right on the spot. So basically, you're like anti-greed and anti-allowing magical items to get into the hands of the wrong people. And the wrong people are anyone other than Anvil Ringers, pretty much, or someone who's more for greed and things like that. Like noble kingdoms who might have like an armory of magical items that are just locked up, it's wasteful. So you guys would probably be anti, that armory, whether you destroy the armory or whatever. So you kind of have 2 things. You either go for your own personal missions that you guys have decided, or which you could do research and find things and seek them out, or you're given an official mission that you have to track it down. This is the last known whereabouts. Maybe you research it and track it down from there. So that's the basic idea. So I think a sage would be pretty cool for that.
All right, and so question about the Anvil Ringers society organization.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a hardcore like secret society, or is it more like a Masons type society where people know that people are members, but nobody knows what the fuck they do?
I was thinking more secretive.
Okay.
There's rumors of them, but nobody's been able to prove like, oh my gosh, this is the group. Like you don't really have insignias. You don't have any uniforms. In fact, the only thing that might tie you to the group is that because you guys are stage 1, you may have started taking up an interest in blacksmithing. But you don't. I'll kind of give something away. Later on, you will be given a magical anvil and a magical hammer at some point. You just don't know when. And that's really the only way to destroy magical items. So stage 1, you really can't destroy magical items, but at one point you know that you will be able to.
So they're like the stone cutters?
Yeah, kind of.
From like The Simpsons, they keep the metric system down and all that stuff?
Right.
Now, what happens if I say find an old lady that has a magic pacemaker? I mean, I'm using like a crazy example, but I think the concept rings true. Would I like hurt random people out in the world just because they're dependent on magic, even though the magic is helping them?
No. I would say your typical thing as an Anvil Ringer, if someone's using it and they're not using it for anything that's against your organization, you're probably okay with it. Okay. But if they just have it and they're not doing anything with it, like a retired war veteran who has a sword above his mantle, it's wasteful. Things like that is kind of what I was thinking. Now, your own character might be like, screw it, anybody with magical items I want to destroy. That's fine,
well,
but...
So the Anvil Ringers themselves, though, the Anvil Ringers themselves, they're all lawful, I take it, since we have this like huge creed that we follow, and...
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So now, okay, so is it all magical items? And I'm just wondering, like, within the Anvil Ringers, did they make a big deal about, like, what type of magic? Like, is it arcane or divine, or schools of magic, like necromantic items, particularly nasty, where a healing item, might be not as bad or something?
No, that's not a big issue to them, whether like what school it is per se. It's more of how it's used, and then who's using it. But they also have been known to seek out religious artifacts. but the religious artifacts aren't necessarily magical. So maybe tracking down certain cult things or old religions, things along those lines.
Gotcha.
Like, hey, this cloth is Jesus' old cloth. Oh, that's got to go. It's sitting in a museum. We must destroy it. Let's burn it. And in fact, and I sent you guys a handout. I don't know if you guys have read it, but I even think I mentioned something in there where stage ones have been known to track down a lot of religious artifacts because they are able to destroy those. And it's kind of why the rumors that the Anvil Ringers are a religious organization are so strong, because there have been rumors that somebody has destroyed a lot of holy artifacts, and it's because mostly of stage 1 Anvil Ringers.
Man, I want to raid a wizard tower. This is what I want to do. I don't know about you
definitely.
guys.
Yeah, or a mummy's tomb or something, and just break everything.
You could be a little.
Look at the sweet loot. Crack.
Fuck your canopic jaws, motherfucker!
I already see it, man.
They're lawful, but maybe they aren't lawful. Maybe they're just, other than their creed, they could be completely chaotic.
Since my character's a Highlander and I'm drawn other wizards, I think we start out the game knowing where a huge-ass tower is. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm on board. I think that'd be a fun game. Kick in the door, immediately die.
Awesome.
Well, you guys are level 2. We got this.
Yeah.
This isn't a big
I
deal.
also, I don't remember if you were in here when I said this beforehand, but I'm also gonna give you guys certain mechanical things on top of whatever you get from the Player's Handbook and Sword Coast Legends book, and it's gonna be choices. So if you're a spellcaster, you might have some choices of a couple ritual spells, maybe a feat. I'm not sure yet. I was going to do it this week. I did have some problems with flooding in my basement, which is where I'm at right now. The floor's still wet right here 2 days later. But anyway, so there will be some other stuff added on there as well. So, and I think I told them one of them was like detect magic as a ritual, comprehend languages in written form only was one of them. So that'd be along the spells. Maybe it's both of them. I don't know yet because I haven't planned all that out. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll have that out for you guys. So.
Oh, can we start out with like a fucking hideout?
Sure, if you want. Oh, and you guys were asking about how it works. So also, Anvil Ringers, the faction is very loosely organized. So you're never in a large group of Anvil Ringers. Like, they don't have any conventions or anything like that. You only really know people above you who have given you missions, which right now is just the guy who trained you, and you know each other. And that is it when it comes to the Anvil Ringers right now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so there's more, and there's 6 stages. I think there's 6 stages. What did I write? Let me pull my sheet up. Yeah, 6 stages. Apprentice, regional, ringer, field ringer, a junior ringer, anvil ringer, and then a senior anvil ringer. And usually senior anvil ringers, are like retired. They're like so old that all they do is study. They're kind of like scholars. Whereas actual anvil ringers are like your special forces. Before they retire, they're like the best. They probably have the best gear. And they're in the thick of it, so that's what you know about the upper echelon of it.
I feel like they're guarding a dark secret, like an extraordinarily dark secret. Like they're trying to get rid of magic in the world.
Yeah, something's going on for sure.
Hopefully we'll find out.
Magical anvils actually absorb the magic into it, and they're like using them like arcane batteries, and they're hoarding the magic for nefarious purposes. Yes.
They have like some kind of huge weapon that's powered by the batteries.
Oh shit.
The word nefarious, I don't hear anyone on Earth say it as much as I hear you say it, though, Chris.
I can't help it. It's got some go-to character like, you know, it's not one of my filler words. It's nefarious. Nefarious.
Nefarious.
No, fellas, I want to be a transmuter, but I only want to be a transmuter as a wizard if I okay this with Juice ahead of time that this is how it works. So if I take a foot-by-foot piece of wood, use my transmuter ability, it says I can change it into stone or silver or whatnot. Now what's to stop me from cutting down a tree and taking it in a cart next to a money changer and just turning it into a slab of silver and then walking it in and be like, gold pieces, please? Because it lasts a single hour.
Nothing. You got, like, I'm gonna allow you guys to do pretty much whatever you want. There will be times we may have a session that is completely driven by you guys, whether it's a complete direction you want to go because. Oh, that's weird. I'm getting feedback because I accidentally clicked the YouTube link. But yeah, you guys will have the freedom to kind of steer where the game goes. That's why I want it loosely based. I want you guys to be able to, if you guys aren't feeling a certain mission, you just completely back out and do whatever the hell you want. You know, a lot of player agency. If you go around a corner, I might say, hey, you guys see a silhouette of a person, and as you walk closer and the light shines on their face, what do you see, Lloyd? And then you might say your brother or whatever. And then I might even ask you, well, what do you think he's doing here? So,
right
you could say that if you want, Andrew. That's fine.
It's always a lich.
He's eating cookies in the alley. It's a lich. He's eating cookies in the alley. Well, why is he eating cookies?
It's like the first time that happens, it's really unusual, but like the third time, it's a lich. It's like, what's going on with all these liches?
I like the idea of starting with a hideout. We're still in the desert-based city, right, or town?
Yes. So you're just west. You're actually on a coastal city, and east of, and I know this probably geographically makes no sense, but east of you is a desert, and I mean the desert's only a few miles out. So
we live in that magical area where I could have like a fucking shark, and I could have a snake pit in my hideout. That's like the area that we occupy.
Oh, we're getting a fucking shark now, man. It's happening.
Tie a wand of magic missiles to its head.
All we need
that's
is
better than sharks with lasers.
Right.
We'll make like a gigantic tank full of like sharks and octopi and stuff. And when people come in to negotiate with us, when they piss me off, I'll just teleport them into the tank.
So I think I'll play a cleric probably.
Okay.
Since Locrius took my be a big guy with a sword, but I didn't want to do that in this game. So I think I'll play cleric probably. Probably knowledge cleric since that we're researchers and shit like that. It's a good guy, wood guy with a brain.
Very cool. What kind of wizard are you going to be, Andrew? I know you're level 1, so it doesn't stem. Maybe you can come up with it later, but do you have an idea?
Transmuter.
All right.
Because I'm gonna get like a heinous amount of money and turn our hideout into a fucking fortress.
Yes.
You guys have races that you want to play?
I'd like you to randomly determine mine, if that's okay.
Yeah. How many different ones are there?
I think I don't know off the top of my head, but I will say this: I don't want to be a Dragonborn.
Dragonborn, fine. You are a Dragonborn.
I've got no love. I've got no love for the Dragonborns.
Yeah, I hate those guys.
Yeah, screw them.
So do you all want me to roll for it?
Yeah, fuck it.
I kind of
YOLO.
want to play. I want to play an Earth Genasi.
Boo.
Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go.
Nope.
I'm picking my class, but you can't pick your race. Here it goes.
Coward.
Damn it.
All right. I'll roll a d10. There's 8 technically if I'm removing Dragonborn for both of you. So never mind. We're good. But if there's any sub classes or sub races, you guys got to pick that. Deal?
Okay. Yep.
You can roll for that if you want to. All right, so Andrew, I got a 6 for you, so that's half elf. Good by you?
Yeah, that's classy.
All right. And now Lloyd. Wonder if we're going to get a half orc or something. Tiefling. I got a half elf for you, too.
All right,
There
put
you
the half elves in here.
Skill junkies, man. Skill junkies.
That's true. That's really good for an Anvil Ringer. God damn it, you motherfuckers. Roll that die one more time, man. See what these guys do? I'm like the guy who you bring to the gambling casino. He's like, nah, I'm not even gonna gamble. And the dice start rolling. I'm like, load him up.
See, I thought Locrease, I thought you were a leader, man. I didn't know you were a follower. You get a dwarf.
Oh my god, they fucking dwarf me.
I think that could be kind of funny.
Dwarves rock.
I don't think I've ever seen you play a dwarf, Locrease.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'll play a dwarf. I played a dwarf before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Which game?
A dwarf fighter?
Well, I'll tell you this.
I played a dwarf in a 3-dwarf game with these guys on Downforge's channel.
His,
Yeah.
He
his
is a
character
dwarf
concept
fighter.
was to be a big dude with a sword, and we just took away half of it.
Shit, you know what? Fuck that shit, man. I'm gonna be a fucking dwerga, enlarged person, motherfucker.
Yes.
All right. That's awesome. I
Now,
love
Man, I could have been Earth Genasi, man.
these dudes probably might want to do it a different way, but me, myself, I'm thinking 3d6 straight down the line from the
Oh,
six.
Jesus, why do you do
it. I
that?
knew he was going to do that to you.
Fuck that shit.
It's like if we don't do it now, then I'm a
I have
bitch.
to call my bluff, man. No way.
Motherfucker.
Are you guys doing it too?
I guess.
No, you're not doing 3D.
So am I rolling it for you then?
What the
I think that'll take forever.
I can do it.
It'll take forever, but I say yes.
Sky stream.
All right, I'll do it.
I wanna
I'll do
see.
it quick though. I got it. Andrew, I'll just go straight down the line with you.
All right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 9 for strength.
Okay.
10, 14 for dex.
Damn.
Bad for a wizard. Ooh, 11, 14 for constitution. Now we're at intelligence, so let's roll low. No, 12 for intelligence. Wisdom is 8. And charisma is 7.
Oh yeah, man, that's sweet.
All right,
You got good
Locrease, do you want me to roll for
Yo,
you?
how come your stats are better rolling 3d6 than in the first Anvil Ringers session 0 when I rolled 4d6 and my stats were way worse than that?
That's
Oh
true.
my
You rolled really bad. All right, Locrease, do you want me to roll for you?
Yeah, do it, man.
3d6?
Yeah, do it.
Oh, shit. 6, 9, 10 for strength.
Yeah.
12 for dex. 8 for constitution. 9 for intelligence.
No.
Oh, shit. 12 for wisdom. You get shit stats again. Oh, 7 for charisma. You guys are not charismatic so far. All right, Lloyd, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
14 for strength.
Okay.
Damn.
Not bad, not bad. 10 for dex. Probably won't matter. I'm assuming you're gonna be in heavy armor.
Yeah, hopefully.
10 for constitution.
Okay.
8 for intelligence.
Okay.
Ooh, that's the lowest I've ever rolled. 5 for wisdom.
Oh my god, I'm a cleric.
Oh shit. 11 for charisma. So you're the charismatic one.
5 wisdom.
Can you even cast spells?
Okay.
What
Well,
is that? That's like negative, like 4.
Yeah, it's super bad. Okay.
It's not even on the charts, I don't think.
Nope. Literally off the charts bad.
That's the best. This is great. This is
Yeah.
off to a great start. You sure you want to attack Lich Towers?
You know what, Andrew?
Level 1?
Fuck you, man. Why did you do that to us? This is fucking horrible.
Alright, you want me to roll for your hit points at second level, Locrius and Lloyd?
Yep.
No.
Yes, roll for hit points.
Do it.
What is it for a cleric? A D8 or D10?
D8.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, shoot. Where'd it go?
These characters are fucking sweet, dude.
So Lloyd, D8 hit points. So you're at 8 at first level. Ooh, 11 total
Oh god.
at second level. Locrius is a fighter, so that's a D10.
Give it up.
And you're at second level. So at first level, you had 10 minus 1, so 9. At second level, I rolled a 2, so you're at 10 hit points.
Good lord.
And Andrew's at 6? There's Wizard 6 still?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Plus, I have a con modifier. I have a +2. I'm at 8.
Oh, yeah. It's giving you guys a run for your money.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit. That is so good. So good. What's your background going to be, Andrew?
You can probably randomly determine it if you want.
Guys, look at him. Look at him doing this to you guys.
No, I won't do that. We'll say I'm a folk hero.
Folk hero entertainer.
I'm a big old folk hero.
You're not really a wizard. You've been pretending.
Luckily, I'm pretending to be a cleric. Because I'm not really.
You're like Pat Robertson or somebody like that. No,
Yeah,
you're like fucking Ken Ham. Like humans saddled and rode dinosaurs.
Yep, that's me.
That's so good. Do you have an idea?
We're doing
for
the
background
standard array, right?
You would have had better luck.
Oh my
Just think
God.
about it though, guys.
I actually I'm like a compulsive gambler. I'm like, how did this happen? How do I have no money? What's going on?
Oh, I love it.
Look on the bright side. We will be challenged, like seriously, put our lives on the line to fight normal shit.
That's very true.
I hope
You're
you're
going
ready
to be
for
fighting village peasants with pitchforks and getting your ass handed to you.
the stereotypical dwarf to end all stereotypical dwarves, because that shit's happening.
So, on a point-by scale, I can't even bring it below 5 here, but it looks like I've spent 14 points out of 27.
Oh, damn.
So, okay, so you heard it here. If you die, you have to do point buy with 14 points.
Oh yes, thank you.
Whose side are you on?
That's a great concept, Juice.
Oh. No, I'll be nice. I'll give you 18 points. 18 point buy.
18's incredible.
18 point buy. I'm just kidding. I don't care about that. It'll be 3d6 down the line again.
Yep. Leave it in the hands of the gods.
Ooh, 18's what I got. That's my point buy, so that's pretty good.
And Locrius.
I got 16. I got 16 point by.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, so actually, Lloyd's the weakest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could look at his main stat and see that with 5.
I just like
Why?
saying it.
A cleric who's gonna have like a DC of what? 8? 7?
Yeah, 7, I think. It'll be -1 probably. Oh no, it'll be 8, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty low.
Yeah.
Lloyd, why don't you play the big guy with the mala? I'll play the fucking cleric.
It's locked in, I think.
Guys, from this adversity, we will flourish. It will be the best game ever.
You're an enemy of fun.
What's happening?
I'm an agent of all fun. Look at what
You're
I've
an enemy of fun.
Look
You
what
hate
I've done.
fun.
Hey, Andrew. You tough enough to roll on the insanity table?
Oh shit.
done. That was the fucking funniest. It's like my guy's like unconscious for the first session. He's like terminally unconscious.
I think we should all start with a lingering injury.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe we
You
were like
want one?
badly beaten during our training, and now we all have a lingering injury.
Yeah, you got the lingering injury chart?
Roll
That's
for
what
it.
it is.
In the Doom book.
Do you remember what page it was on?
I'll get it for you now. It's sick. Near the
I haven't opened this book in months
It's probably the one I use the most.
because of the charts.
Just try stuff. Yeah, it's page 272.
Yeah, I wasn't even close.
Okay, you want to roll high here. If you
The
roll
higher, the
low,
worse.
no, the higher the better. If you roll low, you might lose an eye
Oh, really?
or an arm.
Hey, should we agree ahead of time what that means? Like, I think if you lose an eye, you should have disadvantage on all perception rolls.
It says it all here, like what it means.
Oh, it has it on there?
So
Okay.
it tells you have disadvantage on perception checks.
Do you really want to leave it in my hands, or do you want to do it
No.
yourselves?
Your hands.
Your hand has to be.
Your hands.
All right. I guess the gods are speaking. All right, Andrew. 19. Oh, that's lame. Minor scar. The scar doesn't have any adverse effect. Magical healing of 6th level or higher, such as heal and regenerate, removes the scar.
Nice.
So maybe that's a personal goal.
It's I have a big like a lightning bolt down the center of my face.
All right, Harry. Oh, Lloyd. You lost an eye.
For fuck's sake.
You have disadvantage on wisdom
Mhm.
perception tests that rely on sight on ranged attack rolls.
Oh my god.
Magic such as regenerate spell can restore the lost eye. If you have no eyes left after sustaining this injury, you're blinded. So with that, maybe that's why you're a cleric. You're trying to fix your eye.
I'm very bad at it.
And to spice things up in the future, if you guys hit 0 hit points, we're gonna roll on this chart again.
That's
Every
what I do in
time.
my help game. Yeah.
Yep. All right, Locrius, you ready?
Decapitation. Decapitation.
Put me out of my misery.
Yeah, we're re-rolling. My choice. All right, you just lost a foot or a leg. It was a minor scar before, but because we've already
Wait. How slow is my movement as a dwarf?
your speed on foot is halved, and you must use a cane or crutch to move unless you have a peg leg or other prosthesis.
Oh, dude, I have a peg leg, and I used to have a full leg until a motherfucking shark bit that shit off.
What, your speed is like 7?
What is it? Normally, is it 25 for a dwarf?
25, yeah.
Alright, so half
So
of
it's
that
12.
is 12.
So
Can I
basically,
roll up to
10,
13?
you have 10-foot movement.
What?
Yep.
Wow.
You fall prone after using the dash action. And you have disadvantage on dex checks made to balance. Magic, such as the regenerate spell, can restore the lost appendage.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
So, it sounds like all of you are friends because Lloyd might one day be able to help you guys.
Maybe. I wouldn't count on it.
You guys still have hope. Oh,
my
it's so
God.
good. It's so
funny.
good.
Well, you know what? The good news is I can stand up from prone only using half of my movement. I mean, only using half of
I can just imagine us like running away. So they're like, come on, Stumpy!
it's
Just pulling down all the time.
Oh. Peg leg.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's so good. I love this.
No.
And Lloyd, one-eyed.
Now, if you guys aren't opposed to it, I do think we could break out the insanity chart.
I'm willing.
Gotta do it, man. This is like the most fucking massive. Anvil Ringers will go down in history as the most masochistic motherfuckers of all time.
Oh my gosh. Okay, where is that? That's got to be a few pages before that.
260, or long term
Yeah.
and indefinite.
All right. So what do you want? Long term, indefinite. What do you want?
I say we do indefinite.
I think indefinite, yeah.
All right, because All right. We can do
They're
that.
kind of vague.
All right. Andrew, you're going last because I've gone with you first every time. Let's start with the one-legged peg-leg dwarf. 36. Achieving my goal is the only thing of interest to me, and I'll ignore everything else to pursue it.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
Lloyd. The one-eyed wonder. One-eyed Willie. 48. I find it hard to care about anything that goes on around me. Probably because you can't see it.
Right. It's just like a hideous war veteran. It's just like, I don't even care.
We'll re-roll. I don't want you guys having duplicates. Oh gosh, this is bad. 18. I keep whatever I find, Andrew.
Oh, yes.
That's not going to work well.
Keep.
That's amazing.
Calm emotion spell can suppress the effects of madness. Lesser restoration spell can rid a character of a short-term or long-term madness. Depending on the source of the madness, remove curse or dispel evil might also prove effective. A greater restoration spell or more powerful magic is required to rid a character of indefinite madness. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Andrew's gonna start so many problems.
Dude, like, my guy's like a fucking god compared to these dudes I'm traveling with. Fucking peg leg and one eye.
I keep this.
Fucking one eye's gonna be like, what did he keep? And then peg leg's gonna be like, I don't know, he's too far away.
Your seniors are gonna be able to kick your ass though.
Oh, we're fucked. Like, if we get caught for doing anything, we're so fucked.
I don't know if your character, Andrew, will be able to advance past stage 1. They might never allow it with that madness.
Yeah, it'll be difficult. But if I'm only stage 1 forever, that's fine. Consulting's a good biz.
That's awesome. All right, what else do we need to determine? Alignments and names.
I'm all for a random alignment.
Yeah, just fucking do it, man.
Sure. Yep.
All right, let's see. All right, so I'm going to roll a d6, divide it in half, and that'll determine. Starting with lawful as 1 and 2, and then good as 1 and 2 also. So we'll start with the lawful side. We'll start with Locrius. 4, so you're neutral.
Alright.
And neutral, so you're true neutral.
Fair enough.
All right. Lloyd, you are lawful? So you may even butt heads with Andrew. Lawful good.
Oh, come on.
That's so hard for Lloyd to play. He's like, I gotta pretend to be a good guy.
I'm a bad guy.
This is the best game ever, guys.
All right, Andrew. Oh shit.
Chaotic evil.
Lawful.
Ooh.
I rolled a true 1 right there. You're more lawful than Lloyd. Lloyd's leaning neutral. Evil. Evil leaning neutral.
Alright, lawful evil.
Shit. You got a lawful evil, lawful good, and a true neutral. Wow. That's tough.
It's amazing.
It's law that binds us, guys. We're bound by the law.
I don't know how you guys became Anvil Ringers right now. Especially together. So I guess there's a question. How did you guys become Anvil Ringers? And what keeps you together?
Juice, do you have, since we're rolling and everything, do you have that chart, like that relationships chart, like how people know each other?
From Pathfinder?
Yeah.
I do. Give me 1 second.
Because let's roll on that, and if you guys can think of anything else random to roll on, let's do that.
Everything is random.
Let's do it.
We could have a new mutation. Everyone's got a mutation too.
I think we all took out a big loan from the same loan shark, and now he's trying to kill us.
We'll see what the background generator says.
He's really powerful too. Like he's a level 18 warlord.
And he just happens to be an Anvil Ringer. Oh, this could have rolled for our character stuff too. Let's see. What is this? No. Okay. Lloyd, I'm gonna start with you and how you know Locrius.
Uh-huh.
And let's see.
Lovers.
19. You guys are hunting companions.
Okay.
Hunting companions.
The guy who's sitting with the one-legged dwarf.
How are we hunting anything?
Maybe you guys have caused your injuries to each other. All right, Locrius, how you know Andrew? 59. Former inmates, prison, asylum, or captivity, or former inmate and captor.
Former inmates of the prison Dagon.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's an underwater prison.
What was the captain called? The frog captain?
Oh, Frog Morton.
Frog Morton, yeah.
What? That's amazing.
Hunting companions, inmates, and then we'll roll for Andrew and Lloyd. And Andrew and Lloyd knew each other by reputation only.
I'm the worst hunter on earth, and you're the man who escaped Dagon prison.
Yep, sounds right.
What book is that in, Jeez?
It's in the Pathfinder Ultimate Campaign book.
Oh, you know what? They had that. They had this super deal where you could like donate to charity and get a bunch of Pathfinder books.
Humble bundle, right?
Yeah, dude, I got everything. It's ridiculous.
Do you guys want drawbacks?
Ooh.
There's other stuff too I can roll on.
Yes.
The eyebrow is raised. Yeah, go on.
All right, Locrius, you first. 62. Reputation or fame. You've worked hard to establish your identity and reputation, and someone who slanders or insults you must answer for it. You strive to promote your identity to the point where everyone knows your reputation. You gain access to the vein drawback. That's Pathfinder mechanics right there. But yes, there you go. So you're seeking reputation or fame. So I guess that could be your goal on your character sheet.
Oh yeah, actually that's perfect. Yeah.
Or drawback on there, whatever. Lloyd, your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I got 60. So religion. I guess that works.
Mm-hmm.
Your beliefs are of paramount importance in your life, whether you belong to a temple, follow a cult, or practice a religious philosophy independently. When others question or attack the beliefs, principles, relics, or structures of your faith, you respond with fury.
That's perfect.
That's awesome.
All right, Joker's turn. Joker's wild. 26. Loyalty. You value loyalty over all things. You treasure the friends, associates, and lovers you have earned throughout the years. And when someone breaks your trust or betrays you in some way, you become utterly unhinged. Ooh. All right, let's see. I got some other charts on here. Let's.
Can I just say, while you're looking up another chart, I found this random old school D&D height and weight generator, and I plugged in dwarf, and apparently I'm 3'11", and I weigh 83 pounds. They got half elf on here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, hit me up.
You want him? Okay, Lord, here you go. Your height is 5'7", and
Okay.
you weigh 138 pounds.
Gotcha. Okay. You're 3 foot?
I'm 3'11".
All right, what's mine, Locrius?
All right, here we go. Oh, you're 5'10" and 158 pounds.
Wow.
There you go. I think that probably I used to be about 4'5" until the accident.
That
That's
is
what we
awesome.
call it, the accident.
All right, I'm
Man, I think
gonna give each of you an NPC. It's influential associates.
Locrius, what if you lost your leg to the shark and it's the same shark we have in the fucking hideout?
Oh my God! What if we went on a crazy hunting expedition and instead of killing it, we captured it because it took my leg and maybe your eye also. And so now we captured this evil beast and we keep it in our chamber to torture it for all of eternity.
Andrew, your NPC is a former lover.
Okay.
You had a romantic connection in your adolescent years. This person deeply influenced your personality. Perhaps this was a first love, casual partner you grew close to, or the one that got away. The experience bolstered your confidence in romantic interactions, even though you often find your thoughts still straying toward that special someone from so long ago. Yeah.
So is the NPC's just a connection, like something in the
Yeah.
backstory? Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it could be whatever. Maybe they're active. Maybe it's somebody that you see in a tavern, whatever. I don't know.
She's an arcane dominatrix that I use to kill people.
All right, Lloyd, yours is a confidant. There was a person in your life to whom you could tell anything. He or she knows your deepest secrets and your emotional weaknesses and vulnerabilities, just as you know theirs. This person could be a valuable friend and a frightening enemy. So you make sure to never divulge their secrets or give them a reason to do so with yours. And
Okay.
Locrius. The boss. All right, Locrius. You once gained employment under an organized and powerful individual with far-reaching influence. When the boss was present, everyone listened. This could have been a military commander, tribal chieftain, guild leader, or gang leader. From the boss, you learned how to make people listen, make them see reason, and keep them in line.
That's a good one.
I could roll for your parents' professions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or siblings, too.
Oh,
Andrew-
so roll siblings. Actually, that sounds good.
All right, let's see. I'll start with Andrew. 45. So you have 1d2 half siblings and 1d2 regular siblings. All right, so you have 2 siblings and 1 half sibling. Lloyd, you have. Oops, I'm sorry. Okay, you have the same deal for siblings.
Mm-hmm.
And you also have 2 half siblings. And Locrius has 1 sibling.
Quick question for you, Juice. If so half elf.
Yep.
1 parent elf, 1 parent human. If my mom or dad is a drow elf, would that make my half elf look a little bit more drowish than a normal half elf?
You can be a dark elf.
So it's like a dark half elf.
Yep.
So that would mean some of my siblings could be full dark elf. They could be full drow. My half sibling.
Oh. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
Maybe half your hair is white, half your hair is something else.
I think my hair.
What
I
if there
think
was
my
a a surface raid, and they like just like got all the women. You know,
Mm-hmm.
same village. That's why we're buds, because we're both.
We're both dark half elves.
Yeah, unwanted, hated.
Nice.
We have a brother that's the half sibling for both of us is a brother, and he's like it's a sister, and she's like a fucking badass in Drow society.
Yeah, some sort of priestess, something.
Yeah, some big wig.
Samuel Larson said we should roll for our trinkets.
Trinkets.
Oh yeah, that's a thing,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Player's Handbook. I forgot.
Yeah, roll for it, man. Roll
I
for
want
it.
them finger
Sounds
bones,
good.
baby.
That's gonna be my last one before I have to jump off here for the podcast. So
No
Alright.
problem. No problem.
even though I'd like to
Come up with
stay,
a name while I'm finding the trinkets table.
Balthuvius.
Althuvius? Can you spell that in the sidebar?
Yeah, that sounds like a wizard name, right, guys?
Yeah, it does.
Man, I haven't done trinkets in so long. Okay, here we go. Alright. Ooh, 100. A metal urn containing the ashes of a hero. That'll be yours, Andrew.
Okay.
Locrius next is 26. A bag containing 47 humanoid teeth, one of which is rotten.
Oh, baby.
Hell yeah.
And Lloyd gets 33, which is a glass vial filled with nail clippings.
Sweet.
Oh, those are interesting.
I like to think they're his nail clippings. Like, oh, I'm gonna save this one for later.
I will chew on this one later.
I like to think that they came from my severed foot.
Like a memento that I have of your foot.
I like it.
This is amazing. Wow.
Locrius, what's your dwarf's name gonna be?
Oh god, I don't know, man. It's got to be something hilarious and embarrassing. I'll go with oh shit.
Lefty.
No, that's a
It just so
nickname. No,
happens
no,
that's
no.
the leg that's missing.
I'll go with Granghelm Rockbottom.
Ranghell Rockbottom.
Stone Bum. That's my affectionate nickname for you. It's Stone Bum.
And you shall be Sir Winks-a-lot.
Oh, Sir Winks-a-lot. Winky. Oh, so good. Lloyd, what's your character's name?
Let's go with Lathor.
I feel like making this observation, like one eye, one leg. Almost feel like my guy should have one arm.
Yeah.
What was yours? Oh, you have the minor scar. Well,
Yeah.
maybe the first time you dropped a 0.
Oh,
That's
there
what
you go.
happens.
There you go. We'll just like fudge that in the ledger. Oh, lost your arm, bro.
You can all become the Black Knight from Monty Python.
Losing
with
an arm
one
is
ear.
so bad. You can only hold one item at a time, and you can't hold anything that's two-handed. It's really rough.
At least for a wizard, it's not as bad. But
Yeah, that's true.
What if Locrius lost both legs?
What the fuck, man? That's not on the chart.
if the wizard has lost both legs, I'll just make a Tensor's floating disc.
Oh my god.
Since there's
That
floating
would be
wheelchair.
He can be like Charles Xavier.
But he's a fighter. That's useless.
You could lose both your arms. I could lose both my eyes, and then it'll be great. We're like a wandering freak show circus.
And
This is
Andrew
like
is
a-
your arm, your eyes, and legs.
This is like hear no evil, see no evil.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, because his perception's so bad too. He's both. Oh, so good, so good.
When are we gonna try to do the first session of this juice before I?
I think we said next weekend, right? Next Saturday, I thought.
Next
Or
Saturday?
Next Friday. We agreed Friday's work, right?
Next Friday is the one where we have Lamentations.
Okay, so it's the following Friday.
So the following Friday after. Okay.
Okay, so the 15th and the 29th are available then.
I
Yes.
think I'm pretty sure that either of those will work for me. Yeah.
April 15th, and we'll do both then. Because like I said, I'm just going to try and improvise more anyway, so whether I do enough prep for the 29th doesn't even matter. So
Sounds good.
it might be a little rough start, but once we get going, I think it'll be good. I have already kind of planned the first session, so that should be good to go. So we'll see what happens. But enjoy. Go check out Andrew Knapp's podcast with Ian Christensen. I think they'll probably have links in the one-shot group.
Is that going live now, or is it going to be broadcast later?
It'll be, I don't know actually. I think he's doing it live. I'm not sure on that though.
Right,
Don't lie, Andrew. You have no clue what's going on whatsoever.
Hey, I just show up. Like people are like, "Hey, 10, you be there at 10," and then I go 10:30. I don't know. I'll see you later.
Later, bud.
See you later, man.
So Anvil Ringers will be live on the 15th and 29th, and we'll play. Do you guys want to plug anything or whatever? I know Lloyd loves self-promotion and loves worshiping.
Well, you can see I have my screen covered in ads for my channel. Oh wait.
To be fair,
I guess I'm your LDM. So check it
I've
out.
removed a lot of mine. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you were NASCAR for a while.
I was. I had to. You know that started as a joke, right?
yeah.
It started at Brigade Con in the Provokers thing, and Andrew started it by saying, "Dude, you should like plug this, plug that." And I said, "Yeah, let's just start plugging stuff." And I started plugging the one-shot group. And then what was it? We ended up doing something else. I think it was the next time I played Provokers, I threw a bunch of stuff up because Andrew was like, "You should just do it." And it was a joke because of Dungeon Master Johnny had like his stuff, which I guess people related it, and he had at that point said, "Oh, nobody likes the stuff. My viewers don't like it," and so I kind of did it because of that, because me and Andrew were joking about it. But then also, Dungeon Master Johnny had said that people compared him to Dawn Forgecast doing that, so I did it to kind of poke fun at that too, and that's kind of how it was. But so it started as a joke, more of like an inside thing, and it just kind of stuck. And then it became I have to do it as long as possible.
Yeah, no, I mean, when I run a game on my channel, whatever, I usually put like a little symbol up or whatever if I have an overlay up.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's nothing wrong with self-promotion.
My name's Locris, and I want to self-promote myself.
Planetoid music.
I hate promoting myself, but yeah, I play the band Planetoid, and I have a YouTube channel that one day I'll make another video, which is Locris Planetoid. I don't know what it's going to be, but sometime soon, I hope. Oh, hey, also, you know what? Since we're rolling everything random, I would like to have a random background.
A random background?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Instead of the sage?
I found this thing on A Fistful of Dice's my man Matt Click, everybody's friend Matt Click's page. He's got a resources thing which has some cool stuff, but he's got a random background generator on there.
Which die does he use for it?
It's the D20.
All right, you want me to roll for it, or you got it?
Yeah, no, you do it, man. You do it. It's in your hands.
All right. So Granghelm. Am I saying that correct? Granghelm Rockbottom, also known as Stone Bum,
Stone Bum,
is no longer a sage. He is whatever 18 is.
18 is an urchin.
Yes.
Hell yeah, man. I feel like that works better for this character. Like,
Poor guy. One leg.
What's Lloyd gonna be? Let's find out. 3. You're the one that has it, Locris. What's a 3?
oh shit, I'm like, what is it? The 3 is a charlatan. This motherfucker.
Charlatan. Okay, that's fine.
That's
He is the
awesome,
most
man.
charismatic.
Yes, with a staggering 11 in charisma.
Hey,
Your
man.
strength is good, though.
Yeah, strength is good, but my wisdom is 5, and I'm a cleric.
You know what? You can just do buff spells, man, and like,
Yeah.
heal up.
He like goes to say a spell and fumbles up the words and nothing happens. Like, I don't understand. I prayed this morning.
When we find all those tomes of wisdom, I just won't destroy them. I'll just read them.
There you go.
Hey, let's go for Andrew, man. No, that's what he would have wanted.
That's if I
Oh.
can read. Who knows with a 5 wisdom?
You know what? Yeah, screw it. He's not a folk hero.
He would want it, yeah.
What's a 17?
A 17 is a soldier.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a soldier. Be a soldier, Andrew. Be a soldier. You hear that, Joker? You're a soldier. Somewhere out there. What else can we roll for Andrew?
That nefarious bastard.
Yes!
What? There's got to be some other charts out there that are, like, bad.
Numenera has a mutation chart. I don't know if you want to go that crazy.
Should we just give Andrew a mutation?
No, we can't.
It's only fair. All he has is a minor scar.
Some of them are seriously weird though, like snake tail or like wings or 4 eyes or whatever.
Oh, that'd be awesome, though.
It's gotta be all or none, though. We can't, we could roll for him, but then we have to roll for us all.
It's your choice. He really doesn't have any disabilities.
Maybe we all got injured and insane and mutated when we met like some sort of eldritch horror in the dungeon somewhere. We like ran into a shoggoth or something awful, and all just gave mutations and insanities.
Or maybe it happened at the first session. Mid-session.
So we could roll mutations for all of us and then not tell Andrew.
Is there a random mutation chart somewhere?
There's
Like
one in
online?
Numenera that I have, but I don't know. It won't translate exactly, but we can figure it out if you want.
Okay. Yeah, if we have to come up with a mechanical thing, I'll figure something out.
All right, let me grab the book.
Like if you get angel wings or some shit.
This is
Yeah,
amazing.
I mean, some of them are like you grow a snake tail, so we'll see.
I'm cool with that. Yes, you lost your arm, but you have a snake tail to wield a sword.
Okay, let's see. Man, this is a sexy
Do you
book.
know if it's like percentiles or?
It's percentile, yeah.
Okay. We'll do Andrew's first since he's not here. 89.
Okay, I just gotta find the table. Mutants.
I love it. What else can we roll on? Is there another shot out there that's bad that we can roll on?
Isn't that what we want?
It is. It's amazing.
Watch, it sounds like we're gonna have the most chuckle fuck game ever, and then we start playing and it's super serious.
There are 3 types of mutations. There's beneficial, powerful, and debilitating.
He needs debilitating. He has nothing debilitating.
Okay. or distinctive is the other one, not debilitating.
Oh, okay.
I think distinctive are the weirdest ones. So I think that one. What did you roll?
I rolled 89.
89.
Oh no.
Eyes on stalks. Your eyes are on stalks and can move in any direction independently of each other. You can peek around corners without exposing yourself to danger.
That is great. He will love that.
What the fuck?
All right. What do you get, Lloyd? Let's see. 12.
12. Tendrils on forehead. 4 to 6 tendrils, each 12 to 24 inches long, come out of your forehead. They can grasp and carry anything that your hand could.
Maybe that's how you lose an eye.
Yeah, right.
Pop out
Instead of
and poke you
an
in the
eye.
eye when you don't know how to use them. All right, Locrius.
Alright, mutated.
95.
95.
You are
aquatic. Your body is streamlined and finned. Your fingers and toes webbed. You're like Aquaman.
Can I get a swim speed?
Yeah.
It said this asset gives you 2 steps in swimming, and you can see perfectly underwater.
Is that pretty good for?
It's really good. Yeah.
So what would that? If you had to come up with something mechanically for swim
It would-
speed?
It would probably be either expertise in swim or advantage on swim checks.
What would you give him for a swim speed?
Well, they have
Let's just go 25. You were a better swimmer than runner.
Yeah.
swim speed at 25. Oh, that's awesome.
And you can breathe underwater.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
So you automatically have the spell breathe underwater.
What?
That's how you guys get a shark.
Although you have lungs, you
Locrius
also
fights
have
it, and that's why he has one leg.
Yeah. There you go.
Holy shit.
So it says the eyes on stalks are an asset in perceiving, so I guess that would be training and perception.
So he's the one that's going to make up for the perception there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And mine
all
is
right.
basically a hand that comes out of my face.
That's
Now my one says
great.
also roll in the beneficial mutations table, but I think that's enough.
Yeah. You don't want to roll for more things?
I do.
I don't know, man. Like,
I think it's
at some
crazy
point
enough.
it's going to be difficult for us to function in a normal
Yeah. I think we're already nearing that point.
Yeah,
Oh, it's so good.
that's crazy.
Okay,
I love
so we're
it.
all terrifying freaks.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are outcasts, for sure. You're definitely from the poor part of town, and you probably don't really have a hideout yet.
Mm,
Because you're probably too poor.
yeah, and hideous.
Hideous, yes. Or maybe that's how you make your money. You're like a traveling freak show. That could be your profession.
Circus freaks.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm going to end the broadcast.
All right, cool, man.